pressured by Ford. He loses the puck. The Moose will have to step outside the zone briefly. Tony Nato right back in. Veers down into left corner, puts it in front, looking for Ford once again. But off of his skate into the corner. Good pressure here early from the Moose as Mason Shaw joins the fray now. Manitoba changing. Puck roll to the line. King, good hustle to get there. Will send it back down low into the corner. It comes ringing around. Angelo was waiting for the puck, and it'll get to him, and he'll clear. Moose will try to catch the Admirals in a change. Salomonsson quickly ahead. King looking to the net for Janssen Fjallby off of his stick and in behind the goal. It'll bounce into the corner, quickly pushed ahead. Lundmark lays his man out. In Hinnis Weisblatt, an opportunity up top. Moose win the faceoff. There's a long shot that gets through, but steered away by Murray. Lundmark in off the line. Couldn't make a play on the puck, and Salomonsson will have to race back to his own zone to gather it up. Face-off outside the Manitoba blue line. They'll win the draw, and it comes ahead for Parker Ford. On to Cease, he tries to tap it into the zone, but kind of sticks with him, and then it's stripped away. And now Navrin Mutter driving down the right side, but there's a penalty coming, and it's going to be against the Milwaukee Admirals. They didn't allow a power play goal against the Moose in the 2 games the 2 teams played back in Winnipeg. Moose win the face-off to get things going, though. Here's Salomonsson going down low for Chibrikov, quickly back up top. Admirals, lots of pressure at the top of the zone, but the Moose avoid it. Tony Nato moves in with a shot. He just missed, and it comes around for Salomonsson. He'll keep the puck moving. Some equipment that's come loose down in the slot. Just trying to clear it away as King comes to the puck in the corner, taking Brad Lambert's spot on this unit. Puck bouncing around. Gravel knocked to the ice. Jam up for the puck. It'll pop loose for Salomonsson. Tried to swoop it up top, but it got caught in some snow. Moose do retain possession. And now Salomonsson goes for Chibrikov. His long shot gets through. A rebound chance for Tony Nato. And the puck loose. And play continues. Thought the whistle had blown, but it was just the kids yelling in the background. Another great chance. Moose can't tuck it away. Here's Tony Nato coming off the wing with the shot, and he scores! Yeah! Dominic Tony Nato just inside the far post. And the Moose have a 1-0 lead. It's a power play goal. Minute mark here in the first period. Moose win another face-off. Salomonsson lays it around the wall. It'll trickle to the near side. Torgerson in pursuit. Tried to play it down low for Nikkanen. That gets poked the other way, though, and Kiefer Bellows over to the puck. He'll send it up to the Moose blue line. Lewiski taps it back for Lundmark. Nikkanen just outside the Moose blue line. He's turned back, and Milic out of his net to play the puck. He'll leave it in behind for Simon Lundmark. Up the far wall for Torgerson. His pass off a skate, but fought out to neutral ice. Admirals right back in. Torgerson digging hard to get after that puck. He gets run over from behind into the boards. Play continues. Puck in behind the net. Torgerson looks okay. He's on his skates. He'll play it up the near side for Nikkanen. Nikkanen back in behind the net. Some good pressure here from Milwaukee. Moose just trying to avoid it here, and Torgerson will lift the puck down. Dolan to the dots. And the Admirals win their second straight face-off. They'll come around to Schaefer, but they can't get out of the zone. Salomonsson, long shot. That was redirected, but wide. Bounces to Anderson Dolan. He'll tap that to the middle of the ice, but Kevin Gravel is there, the veteran defenseman, up the far wall, able to clear it. Salomonsson steps back to his own blue line. Wanted to flip it back to the Milwaukee blue. That got knocked down and fired in by Fedor Svechkov. It'll come around for Ozzy Weisblatt. Weisblatt skips it in behind the net, looking for Reed Schaefer. He'll quickly move it up to the left point for Luke Prokop. Long shot deflected in front, but wide of the net. Weisblatt behind the goal. He's checked into the corner. Rolls up the wall, and it'll be rattled back out to neutral ice by the Moose. In pursuit. Can't quite get a stick on it. Torgerson blocks a pass, but it'll go to Jack Mateer, and he'll send it up to center, and the Admirals will send it into the Moose zone. There's Lundmark accepting the puck from Thomas Milic. Moose breaking out of the zone. Pass from Torgerson behind his intended target. Able to recover, though, and he'll jam the play up along the wall. When the Admirals goes down to the ice, play continues as Ufko moves it across. Open on that far side was Kyle Marino. Marino down into the corner, protecting the puck. Salomonsson looked for a quick hit coming from off the blind side, and then a shot. And Jared Anderson Dolan waved out as well. Schaefer wins the faceoff for Milwaukee. Gravel fans on a dump in. Has to fend off Nikita Chibrikov, who is all over him, trying to get that puck and go the other way. But the Admirals will get it in, though that's short-lived as the Moose take it away. And here's Tyson Empey up through the middle of the ice. Plays it out wide for Anderson Dolan. He's got nowhere to go as Schaefer's all over him. And the puck in behind the Milwaukee net. flipped back the other way. Schaefer with 7 goals on the season. That already matches his entire 23-24 output. But he's taken off the puck, and the Moose looking to go the other way. But Empey, little trouble at the puck, and he's able to just force it out to center for Chibrikov. Moose reset it back into their own zone. Skipped off the glass and down into the Milwaukee end. Racing ahead was King, and he's going to beat out the icing. Drags, spins away, puts it up top. Salomonsson, a drive that didn't get through. Blocked by Marino on the way. Salomonsson retreats to his own blue line to gather it up. Moves it for Chibrikov. Nikita Chibrikov winding up. He's got an assist in the game. Plays it to Tyson Empey. Murray will keep the puck moving as it rolls off Empey's stick. Comes to the line. Held in by the Moose. Chibrikov can't make a play on the puck though, and Bellows will jam it out to neutral. Here's Joachim Kemmel bouncing it up the wall. Anderson Dolan goes down. As unsurprising how it all played out, at least the penalties. And so the Moose head to their second power play of the game, trying to regain the lead. Here's Tony Nato at the top of the zone. Got handcuffed by the puck and couldn't hold it in. And for his first. Since then has 4 assists on the man advantage. Moose will get the puck in. Admirals looking to clear as Ufko has control of it. He's got Parker Ford right on him, and he cannot get it out of the zone. Salomonsson will feed it down low for Tony Nato. Tony Nato steps away from a check, puts it out in front. Chibrikov moving in. Murray the save to try and edge their lead up ahead. They'll have 1:25 on the 5-on-3. Chibrikov into the zone, pressured by O'Reilly, drops it back for Cease. It goes right between his legs, but the Moose able to retrieve. Here's a chance moving in. Salomonsson, and a save made by Murray. Could be busy for the next minute and a half. Here's Chibrikov, top of the zone, goes for Salomonsson, fires a shot that hits Ford in front. Ricochets to King, he'll set it back for Salomonsson. He'll settle it down, right side Chibrikov. Chibrikov switching places with Salomonsson. He'll move down the left side now. Chibrikov delays, shoots, doesn't get through. Another block for Milwaukee. Salomonsson retrieves, 50 seconds in the 5-on-3. Chibrikov down low now. He's got CJ Cease. Cease, Salomonsson in off the wing for a shot, and he scores! Elias Salomonsson! It's a power play goal, the Moose lead 2-1. So after the Admirals killed off 27 straight power plays, they've now scores his second power play goal of the campaign. Just wired that one through. Good screen set there by Martin. Mirror the success on the other side of the special teams. Moves the puck off the draw, and immediately the power play comes to a close. Scrum draw to start off the 4-on-4. Pops to Salomonsson, who tries a shot. And kind of fanned on it. It's deflected into the corner. Svechkov starts the puck out of the zone. He's got Ufko, who jumps into the rush. Moves it to the right side. Kiefer Bellows back in the middle for Ufko. Swings around the net. Tucks it out front. But Milic gets a stick on it. And Lundmark able to play it away for Salomonsson. Minute and a half to go in the 4-on-4. Here's Chibrikov. Leaves it for Salomonsson. He'll peel back. And go ahead now for Chibrikov. Nikita Chibrikov weaving through neutral ice before turning back into his own zone. Now he'll make a quick cut and head forward. The Admirals closes up, and they'll turn it ahead for Kemmel, who will get it down into the Moose zone. 2:15 left in the period. Moose with a 2-1 lead as Anderson Dolan starts it ahead for Parker Ford. On to Ben King. He gets run over by Ufko, though. And King pops right back up, grabs the puck at center, and puts it in down low. It's a good hit by Ryan Ufko. Puck played up to the Moose line. Salomonsson stops the Admirals in their tracks, but they'll flip it past him down in behind the net. Lundmark to it. Ahead for Chibrikov. Plenty of room to skate forward. Comes to center. Everybody's going to elect to change here with a minute to go in the first. Moose with a 2-1 lead. Shots 14-5 in favor of Manitoba. And now they'll start ahead with Anderson Dolan. He's turned back at the line, though, and Navrin Mutter skates it around to Salomonsson, but support there. And the Moose retrieve back in their own zone as Lundmark loops behind the net. Now he'll fire it off the glass. Too much mustard on that one. One back by Lucchini. Comes to Gravel. He's just going to tee one up, and that one sizzles wide. And then Salomonsson interfering with one of the Milwaukee forwards. Frustration for Salomonsson. So he wrapped his man up, going for the puck coming off the back wall again. Zone. Ratcliffe trying to put it back up top. Ufko, a drive save made by Milic. Rebound cleared away to the wall as we get back to 5-on-5. And the Moose will bounce it out to neutral ice. Moose overcomplicated. Face-off win for Milwaukee. They've been better in that regard here to start the period as well. Salomonsson slaps the puck over to the near side. Hansel can't hold it in. Lewiski taps it ahead for Nikkanen. Heavy back check, and he's forced to just slide it down into the corner. Lewiski jams the puck loose to Lundmark at the line. He'll play it in behind the net for Nikkanen. Rolls away from his stick. He'll race over to the near wall to pick it up. To the line. Salomonsson tries a shot. That's blocked. It'll bounce over to Lucchini, and he'll just scoop it back out to center. That'll roll down into the Moose zone where Salomonsson gathers it up. Ahead for Nikkanen, but wide of him. And the Admirals will flip it down in Moose territory. They're changing as Lundmark cuts around the net. He'll roll it ahead. And Lewiski just pokes that ahead, though it hits the official. Nearly stayed in the zone, though Nikkanen is there to halt a couple of Admirals, and he'll play it down low. Lewiski will 23rd. Face-off comes to Isaac Ratcliffe. He's got a lane to the net, and he takes it. And Milic, a good right pad save to close the doors. Isaac Ratcliffe looking for his second goal of the game. Admirals on the puck will play it down low off the stick of Angelo, and Lundmark intercepts, and he's just going to launch this down the ice. Milic with 5 saves in the period as the Admirals win the face-off. Long shot wide of the Moose net. Ricochets out in front, chopped to the wall, and then out to center. That's here, back to his own blue line. Moves it for Angelo. He's checked. Empey gathers up the puck, slides it back to Lundmark, and the Moose look up ice. Milwaukee zone forward onto the ice. And he'll get to the puck in behind, but peeled away from him, and Joachim Kemmel starts it ahead for Navrin Mutter. Mutter deep into a shift, will try to slide it ahead for Kemmel. It bounces into the zone. Kemmel slides it to the front of the net. Salomonsson is there, and he'll send it the other way for Parker Ford. Ford tried to dish it off for Cease. That was intercepted and nearly sprung Bellows back the other way. He'll have to chase the puck down to the corner. He jostles with Lundmark. Puck to the front of the net. Ford is there to knock it away. He's knocked down to the ice, though, and swats it up the wall, though it doesn't get out. Bellows into the middle, finds Livingstone out wide for a sharp angle shot. He's in behind the goal. Livingstone able to get onto it for Milwaukee. He'll start up the far side. Barteau gets a stick on that pass. It'll rattle down into the Moose zone regardless. Salomonsson absorbs a check. Admirals control. Here's Prokop, top of the zone, slides it into the slot. It'll bounce into the corner with 8:20 to go in the second period. The Moose still leading by 1. Puck over to the far side. Livingstone, long shot that'll be tipped to the end glass. Bounces to the back of the net. Barteau falls to the ice. Still trying to locate the puck. It'll come to the side of the net for Marino. So now Milwaukee's turn to pressure here as we get into the second half of the second period. On the far side, Lucchini up top. A long shot steered away by Milic. It'll bounce down the wall in behind the net. Salomonsson keeps it moving. He gets a rough ride, but able to play it on for Tony Nato, who slides it across for Barteau, and the Moose survive that lengthy shift in their own. Who will bump with his man down low. Torgerson in after it as well. The Admirals just try to scramble the puck out, and eventually they will. Off to the left side. Svechkov into the zone. Sent it to the middle. That's knocked right back to Svechkov for a shot, and he scores! This puck across the ice. It kind of slowed up in the slot. And then Torgerson, I guess, just trying to clear it away. Didn't get anything on it. Just pretty much put it right back into a perfect spot. On for Mason Shaw. Shaw stops up in the wall. Once again, Weisblatt right on top of him, but King gets the puck in the corner. Fights loose, gets it to Ford, but the puck was bouncing and he's unable to pull the trigger. And it'll bounce out to Salomonsson. Across the ice now for Lundmark, and he'll wire it around the wall. Waiting for it is Schaefer. Couldn't make a play on it though, and Cease will do a nifty little spin down in the corner behind the net for Tony Nato. That rolls past his stick. And Angelo to the puck is just going to slide this out to center once more. Salomonsson returns fire, and Cease down the right side. Looking into the middle for Tony Nato, but the puck working through another change here. Again, applying pressure, but just nothing on towards the goal. Janssen Fjallby steals, gets it to Salomonsson, and he scores! Elias Salomonsson, his second of the game, and the Moose have a 3-2 lead. There we go, a puck to the net, and the Moose find the back of it. As Janssen Fjallby eventually taking advantage of that tired group that was out there for Milwaukee, just dished into the middle, and Janssen Fjallby wide open, just rotated onto that puck, in off the post. And Elias Salomonsson has his first multi-goal game in the American Hockey League. Again, a bit of a screen there from the Admirals defenders. And the Moose respond here in the second and restore their lead. What a great sequence of shifts for the Moose. Again, they weren't getting a ton of pucks towards the net, but applying a ton of pressure. And eventually that results in a clean look for Salomonsson. Moose will ice the puck here off the restart. Both with 3 goals and 6 assists. They're off the face-off, a chance, they score! Svechkov was able to work it back. Kemmel got it to the net, fought off by Milic, and Svechkov battles away from his man and touch. And so Admirals win another one. Here comes Bellows in on the left side. He's crunched to the wall. Hinostroza leaves it off in the corner. From the sharp angle, Ozzy Weisblatt hits the side of the net. Comes up top. Hinostroza to the line. Livingstone. Bellows wheels into a shot. That's blocked. Janssen Fjallby onto it. He'll dish it down the ice, and Tony Nato will go for a skate after it. And he'll get it there back to the net. And the Moose back out in front here. Late in the second, they'll get the puck down in the Milwaukee zone. Knocked down by Empey, and that will do it for the second period. Tony Nato will head to the front of the net, but now he'll race in behind the goal as Gravel has it. Plays it away into the corner. Just continue to keep things tight along the wall, and they'll hold it in. Lundmark spins and fires a long shot off the pad of Murray. Admirals control the rebound, but a pass ahead off a skate now. A race for the Milwaukee group on the ice, and they'll win the face-off here. There's a shot from Salomonsson, gets in towards the goal. Murray couldn't quite control it, and Shaw comes up with it. Gives it to Janssen Fjallby. Over to Lundmark. Fires a shot, and he missed. He had a room on the right side, but just couldn't find the back of the net. Now Salomonsson jumps in off the line. He's got 2 in the game. Goes up top for Lundmark. Lundmark will flip it down into the corner for King. King tries to keep the puck moving. That's off of a skate. He's trying to sweep it to the line. Shaw unsuccessful there, but able to play it in around the goal. Salomonsson glides into the corner to play the puck. It'll come around. Moose starting up a change. Barteau, long skate over the near side. Moose able to hold it in again. Shaw just slaps it towards the net. Janssen Fjallby. He spills as he chases after it. And the Admirals will clear it out to center, though it's fired right back in by Salomonsson. Power play goal and an even strength tally for Elias Salomonsson. So back out of the zone with Milwaukee in possession of the puck. Here's Matier. Knocks it up the wall. Here's Lucchini, who weaves his way around Parker Ford and then dishes to Navrin Mutter on the right side. Mutter letting things develop as he gains the line. Plays it back. Just sits on the blue line for Gravel. Admirals working it up to center. And now to the Moose line. They get into the zone, but are trapped at the top. Everything jammed up over on the wall. Chibrikov not letting that puck go, and now finally it will come to the line, and it'll skitter in on Milic on a long shot, and he just steers it away to the corner for Bauer to start the play. Excuse me, Lundmark over to the puck. They'll play it to the near side for Salomonsson, and then quickly down into the Admiral zone. Livingstone, nice little spin move, but gives it away right out in front to Janssen Fjallby. Chibrikov and Empey up front. Salomonsson and Lundmark on the back end as the Admirals win the face-off and look to get this puck down the ice. Salomonsson under pressure, nearly gave it away, but battled back onto the puck and got it for Chibrikov. He's got a pair of assists in the contest as Lundmark sidesteps a check and plays it on for Anderson Dolan. He'll get it down in the corner. Chibrikov bumps with Gravel. Puck comes up the near wall, and Svechkov looking into the middle of the ice. It'll be Kemmel who will play it down into Moose territory. Bellows battling with Salomonsson. Neither is too sure where the puck is. Anderson Dolan will go gather it up about 3 feet away from them. Puck comes out to center. Ufko drops it back into his own. Teams might be wearing themselves out. Shots 29-23 overall in favor of Manitoba. Here's a takeaway by Milwaukee in neutral ice. Weisblatt held up a little bit. Arm stays down from the official. Moves to it in their own zone. Tony Nato bumped hard by Schaefer. Puck in behind the net. Everyone's scrambling after it. Weisblatt will get there first and put it up top. Quick send towards the net and off of a stick and rings around for Hinostroza to start the rush the other way. Schaefer pokes it around Barteau and will go after it in the corner. Sharp angle shot off the side of the Moose net. Rings over to the near side. Puck bouncing around. Ratcliffe finds it, puts it out in front, but Moose were able to clear everybody out from the crease. Comes to the near side. Here's Barteau. He'll skip it off the glass and just dodge a check from Ratcliffe as the puck will land all the way down to the Milwaukee blue line. Moose complete a change. Prokop will glide that puck into the Moose end. Lundmark can't quite handle a pass. Chance for Ratcliffe to gain control, and he'll play it on for O'Reilly. O'Reilly checked on the wall by Chibrikov. He'll flip it ahead. Empey bats it back to Chibrikov. He gets around a check and then a reaching hit. Ford over to the backhand, tried to dish out in front for Salomonsson, but gave it right to Kiefer Bellows. And he'll move it on for Kemmel. Kemmel, nice move to the middle of the ice, pivoted down, and a penalty coming to the Moose. Face off to the right of Thomas Milic. Puck pops loose off the draw. The Moose will gain control of it. And Janssen Fjallby will get it down the ice. Manitoba kind of rebounding here in the third period. Both teams have kind of, much like the Shots, kind of controlled the faceoff dot in the first, did the Moose. That was Milwaukee in the second. Is one for the Moose all the way back in their defensive zone. This one the Admirals will win. There's Livingstone, right side to Hinostroza. Moves it to the middle, Livingstone, right side, Hinostroza once again. His pass deflected up into the net. They're halfway through the penalty kill as Ofko will bring it forward. His pass right through the middle will be tipped down into the corner. Racing after it, Lucchini. He gets there, his play around the wall, tipped along. Cease pushes it past. Can he win the race to the puck? He does. Stretches it ahead for Shaw, but it's way too wide to get a clean breakaway. He still gets a shot on. And a stretch feed for Hinostroza. Hits a skate. Livingstone will just guide it forward himself, though he's taken off the puck, and now a chance for the Moose to head it right back the other way. Anderson Dolan and Shibrikov get a little crossed up, but they will get it into the offensive zone. Shibrikov going right to the goal with a shot and turned away by Murray. Shibrikov trying to go up over that shoulder, just couldn't quite get the elevation under the bar. Moose on the puck back in their own zone. Here's Shaw. Up to center, he'll swat it off a stick, and that will flutter. Whoa, that's going to clear the netting all the way. His own net. Out wide for Livingstone. Across the ice now for Kiefer Bellows. Bellows in on the far side. Good stick by Elias Salomonsson to strip it from him and send the Admirals back to their own blue line. To Murray. Empty to it after a win from Anderson Dolan. Anderson Dolan fighting his way to the puck. Admirals claim control out of the corner, and now they'll start it ahead. Hinostroza, the AHL's leading scorer, will play it down into the corner. Swings it around the boards as Murray starts to creeps a little more, and now he'll go. And Svechkov, who's got 2 goals in the contest, will join the fray. Moose with the puck down to the corner. Anderson Dolan quickly pinned in against the boards, unable to move it. Schaefer gains control for Milwaukee, and with 1:40 left here in the third period, they'll have control. Here's Svechkov at the right point. Fyodor Svechkov leans into one, that's blocked, comes right back to him, sends it to the left side, and Milic fights it off. And the puck to the line, but not out as Empey swatted at it, but couldn't get enough. Another try, and they score! Reed Schaefer ties the game. He's able to get a touch on that puck and deflect it past Thomas Milic with 93 seconds left on the clock. Moose just didn't clear out the house there. He'll play it up the boards, skips out to center ice. Bellows onto it, snaps a shot, Milic fights that one. Faceoff ties up right on the skate of the official, and coming away with it is O'Reilly. Tried to dish to the front of the net. It's knocked away. Bauer fighting onto it. He gets worked over in the corner by Lucchini, who then spills. 29 seconds left in the third period. As Ratcliffe comes away with it, sends it to line, but wide of his target. And that'll go all the way back down into the Milwaukee zone. 20 seconds left in regulation as a pass ahead from the Milwaukee side of things will go down for icing. 3 skaters this side, and we're underway in overtime, and the Milwaukee Admirals with the important first possession. Ofko working his way ahead. He'll play it off for Svechkov. He's got 2 in the game and a full head of steam. Barrels right by King, who catches up and pivots him off the puck, and the Moose will get it back and head the other way. 3-on-2. Anderson Dolan up the right side, trying to get around Bellows, drops it for Salomonsson. Salomonsson backside one-timer, great save with the 4-on-3. Moose pull back the puck. Bauer battling for it down low, but unable to collect. And it'll come to the line for Ufko. Ufko to the right side. Hinostroza back up top. Ufko, one-timer. Kemmel, and a boot save made by Milic. Rebound collected by Joachim Kemmel. Look for him to be firing away here in overtime. Ufko moving in. Here comes Kemmel again. Doesn't shoot this time. Hinostroza up top. Kemmel waits a moment. Now dishes off for Hinostroza. Bit of a switch here, and they'll swap places. Hinostroza down low, trying to cause some confusion. Ufko on the right side. Kemmel winds, fires, doesn't get it through. And now Mason Shaw will head the other way. 1-on-1. Couple of Admirals right on his back. Shaw, nice move to the outside. Back!